Ilia Topuria has surprisingly changed his stance on the long-discussed Islam Makhachev super fight. After months of implying Islam was avoiding him, Topuria now says he no longer believes Islam is the reason the fight hasn't happened. He thinks the UFC itself simply doesn't want to make the matchup right now. El Matador also touched on his game plan ahead of his clash with Justin Gaethje, saying he deliberately chooses not to rely heavily on his wrestling because he wants to entertain fans and chase finishes. He made it clear he expects to knock Justin out, continuing his belief that his striking is enough to deal with the most dangerous names in the division. On the other side, the highlight revealed his own frustrations with the UFC's matchmaking over the past couple of years. He believes that after his knockout loss to Max Holloway, the UFC tried to phase him out of the title picture by matching him up with dangerous rising contenders instead of giving him favorable fights. But he kept winning anyway and forced his way back into title contention, eventually earning another shot the hard way. Alright, let's dive into what Topuria had to say.
Well, Justin also has a pretty good background. He did wrestle a lot. Do you think that fight even goes to the ground at all?
No, I don't think so, because if I want it, of course I take him down and I do with him whatever I want to do. But I really want to give to the fans the show, the entertaining part, because I could, with Max also, I could take him down, control him in the ground and submit him in the ground, but it wouldn't be as excited as it was. So this is the same thing that I'm planning to do with Justin. It's going to be a pure striking fight, at least from my side. If he's going to try to take me down, then we have different plans for that also. But anyways, I'm going to end up knocking him out.
Movsar Evloev has confirmed his long-awaited title shot is finally happening, revealing that he is fighting for the featherweight belt at the end of the summer. After years of staying undefeated and grinding through contender after contender, it looks like the matchup Alexander Volkanovski has talked about for a long time is finally coming together. Alex himself has repeatedly acknowledged Movsar as one of the most deserving contenders in the division, and now the fight appears closer than ever to becoming official. Interestingly, Alex also revealed that is supposed to be in Spain right now, training alongside Ilia Topuria, who has history with Movsar as a former rival. Volk's plan was to visit Ilia, spend time together, train, and even cook together, but certain travel issues prevented the trip from happening. At the same time, Ilia showed respect toward Alex after his title win, and then defense against Diego Lopez, saying he was genuinely happy to see Volk reclaim the belt because he deserved to get it back. Let's dive into what Volkanovski had to say.
I actually should be in Spain right now with Ilia. We're going to catch up with Ilia. We're going to, do some training, catch up, cooking with Volk, and we're going to, it would have been great to catch up with him. As you've seen, I'm pretty respectful and pretty friendly with all my opponents, and you've seen the respect shown between us two. So that would have been pretty cool. I think that would have done the rounds through the internet. Whether it would have been a couple of viral clips or whatnot. I think that would have been cool. But we're going to save that for another time. That will happen. We'll have some fun with that in the future. Just can't be done right now. It's a crazy time in the world right now. Traveling is getting difficult, which is makes things a little bit harder.
Ever since Conor McGregor revealed that the broken leg injury against Dustin Poirier forced him to completely rethink his approach to fight preparation, attention has once again shifted toward his long-awaited return against Max Holloway in July. McGregor has been speaking with a different tone in recent interviews, emphasizing structure, consistency, and discipline in his camp. He described himself as fully immersed in preparation, saying everything right now revolves around training, recovery, and staying locked in for this comeback, pushing back against the clips circulating online that sparked concerns about his condition. According to Conor, this version of him is not just returning to compete, but returning to prove that his adjustments since the injury have made him a more complete fighter. The focus, he says, is fully on preparation, with his entire lifestyle centered around the camp. Those comments and recent training footage eventually reached Ilia Topuria, who was asked about Conor's current mindset in a recent interview. Topuria reacted to the situation and McGregor's preparation talk. Let's dive in.
Man, that was such a crazy moment when McGregor just fought Mayweather.
Yeah.
That was something we just haven't seen before. What a super fight.
Actually, a big move for Conor.
Yeah. That changed his life into a different world.
When they made that happen. Yeah. I don't know if his life was changed in a positive way since that fight, but
I think as a fight fan, I wanted to see Conor just continue to take it so serious, and continue to just to be a great man. I think that moment was so
I think
different.
he's taken seriously now, like his training sessions.
Yeah, I've seen his training sessions. It looks like he's locked in.
Yeah, it looks like you never know. When we see things in social media, we never know the truth behind that. Because he could be training in the morning and partying at night, but he seems to be locked in.
If you're watching UFC fights, streams, or MMA content online, protecting your connection matters more than ever. NordVPN helps keep your internet activity private and secure, especially when using public Wi-Fi, traveling, or browsing online. Right now, you can get up to 74% off by using my link in the description below. It's fast, easy to use, and works across all your devices. One of my favorite features is threat protection, which helps block malicious websites, trackers, and annoying ads while browsing. And if certain content is restricted in your region while traveling, NordVPN gives you more flexibility online with thousands of servers worldwide. Check out NordVPN today and support the channel. Rico Verhoeven has broken his silence on the controversial stoppage in his fight against Oleksandr Usyk, and his reaction is more about principle than anything else. Rico said that at this stage, he isn't even focused on changing the result, but instead wants accountability from officials. He explained that all he really wants is an apology for what he believes was a bad stoppage, saying that if the commission or referees admitted the mistake and acknowledged it should have gone differently, that would be enough for him. He also raised questions about how the fight was being scored in real time. According to Rico, officials were giving score updates every 4 rounds, and the numbers didn't line up with how he felt the fight was going. After the first set of updates, the scorecards had the fight even, despite Rico and most of the combat sports community believing he was clearly ahead. When the next update came after another 4 rounds and the fight was still even on the cards, he admitted it started to feel questionable to him. Let's dive into what Rico had to say.
They put the mouthpiece back in, but I heard, so I knew, oh, okay, that's good. There's only 10 seconds left, so let me keep my hands up and let me get to the 12th round. So, and I knew he was gonna come like straight at me. So he was coming. I was like, pop, pop. I gave him another like hook. I believe it was a right hook. But he was like, I was like, that's not smart. Let's just pop, keep my hands up and wait till the bell goes. And she's like, well, when is the bell gonna go? When is the referee gonna stop this? You know, like those 10 seconds are taking long right now. And then he jumped in. I was like, okay, fuck, the round is over. He's like, no, it's over. So what do you mean it's over? No, it's over. Huh? But why? No, I stopped it. I was like, what the heck is going on here? So for me, it was a surprise. And then afterwards, we heard that the bell already rang before he jumped in. So, yeah, I don't know.
What did you think of the stoppage? Do you think Rico got screwed over in what would have been one of the biggest upsets of the century, or was it fair? Leave your comments below. That's it from MMA Psycho. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for daily MMA news.